Before we get into this video, I want you guys to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on videos like these. Because even though I'm a small channel, I want to draw as much as attention to series like this as possible. So with that said, I present to you why you should be reading Jujutsu Kaisen. If you've been around Annie Twitter these past couple of weeks, you could not have missed the recent increase in popularity of this manga. I say recent because Jujutsu Kaisen released back in March of 2018, and I can't say that I heard much about it until now. And the reason for that sudden interest is something I'm going to keep as a surprise until the end of this video. Now then, Jujutsu Kaisen is a story about Yuji Itadori, an average-looking high school student just based off of parents alone. But Yuji has incredible physical abilities that will easily make him the best athlete in the whole school. However, Yuji, instead of doing track and field, he decided to join the Occult Club, which is a club that researches paranormal activity and curses. The head of the club stumbles upon a cursed object. Not knowing the danger, they planned on researching the contents of that later that night. Yuji doesn't really care for the club, he's just in it for the kicks. However, he has to rush to the hospital to visit his grandfather, who's in his final hours. His grandfather's last words was that he wants Yuji to use that incredible strength of his to help people, and Yuji takes this to heart as his grandfather passes away. After leaving the hospital, he bumps into Megumi Fushiguro, who is a shaman from the Jujutsu high school in Tokyo, who is looking for the same exact cursed object that Yuji and his club members have in their possession. He informs Yuji of the dangers of undoing the seal of the cursed object. However, Yuji's classmates have already made that mistake, and they are in grave danger. So Yuji and Fushiguro rush back to the high school to find Yuji's friends attacked by the cursed demons. Fushiguro uses summoning spells and incarnations to help fight off the curses. However, reminded of his grandfather's last words to save people, Yuji jumps in using brute force to take down the curses with just his bare strength. They find the cursed object, which is a finger from the king of curses named Sukuna, the most powerful curse of all. Getting caught off guard by another cursed spirit, Fushiguro gets injured and separated from Yuji. Fushiguro struggles to do any incarnations. At that moment, Yuji knocks down the demon with a serious punch to the head, surprising Fushiguro with his amazing strength. However, Fushiguro informs him that cursed demons can only be beaten by cursed energy, and Yuji does not possess such energy. Yuji, desperate to save his friends and newfound ally, he takes out the cursed object known as Sukuna's finger and eats it. Yuji is possessed by Sukuna and gains immense cursed energy, enough to defeat a high-grade demon with one blow. After defeating the curse, Yuji regains control over Sukuna, but now he has become a curse himself. Another shaman arrives by the name Satoru Gojo. Along with Fushiguro, they restrain Yuji and are forced to make the decision to either kill Yuji now or use him to collect the rest of Sukuna. They let him live under the condition that he has to attend Jujutsu High School and help them recover the remaining pieces of Sukuna, the king of all curses. Now you might be thinking, why did I just spoil the story for you? Well, I can assure you that this is the furthest thing from a spoiler for this manga. Everything I just told you takes place in the very first chapter. This manga is so deep and filled with so much content and story that revealing the first chapter isn't all that bad, because it's such a small fraction of what the story is really about. This manga is packed with great characters, dope fights, and it has a very nice flow to the story so far. There isn't loads of dialogue and exposition thrown at you randomly. They only provide what's needed for the situation and leave the rest up to be revealed later on, which is something I'm a huge fan of. Yuji Itadori is a great character. He has some of the tropes of a main shonen character, but he also has some unique traits that separate him from the typical shonen character. His situation reminded me a lot of Naruto when he was a kid, being as though they both have demons sealed inside of them and they have to learn how to control themselves so it doesn't take over their body. Aside from that, this manga has been compared to a lot of other animes such as Bleach and Blue Exorcist, in which I can agree that this manga does give me Bleach vibes with the great artwork and nice fight scenes, but I think the characters derive from Blue Exorcist's comedic elements. If this show was to ever get an English dub adaptation, I would say that Yuji would be voiced by Tob Haberkorn. I mean, come on, you can't say that this character doesn't look like he wouldn't sound like this.
I don't know how many more people you need to hurt before you're satisfied, but it ends now. I'm gonna make you pay for what you did to my friends.
Okay, that might have just been me, but comment down below if you agree. But Jujutsu Kaisen is a really great manga. It's very easy to get hooked on, and if that synopsis earlier didn't get you hooked, then you're a very, very picky reader. Now I will finally tell you why this manga is such a big deal right now. It's because this manga is going to be getting an anime adaptation next season, early 2020. Yes, so that means if you want to be ahead of the anime only watchers, then pick this manga up right now. But if you want to wait for the anime to be released, then that's cool too. I don't know what anime studio will be producing this anime, but I am excited to see a lot of the story and fight scenes come to life on the big screen. This is an action-packed shonen / supernatural manga that has the potential to become the biggest shonen title of next year, and has elements and unique characters that separate it from traditional shonen mangas. And that's why I think you guys should be reading Jujutsu Kaisen. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'd really appreciate it if you guys gave this video a thumbs up. It helps out the channel a lot, and please subscribe for more videos. You won't be disappointed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.